Local environmental advocacy group Green Needham is back this year with more initiatives to reduce plastic waste. Instead of filing citizens' petitions, they are now asking the Select Board to sponsor their proposals at special town meeting in May. At its meeting on February 11th, the board rejected the plastic water bottle ban and moved the other two ideas forward in the legislative pipeline. Municipal producer Yu Xiaowin has the story.
This is not Green Needham's first attempt to restrict plastic water bottles. Last year, town meeting approved their request to ban styrofoam containers, plastic stirrers, splash guards, and straws. But the water bottle proposal was withdrawn at the last minute due to cost concerns from local businesses. This year, the proposal encountered even stronger opposition. Charles River Regional Chamber President Greg Raymond warned of the uncertain impact of tariffs on food and aluminum, materials often used for alternatives to plastic bottles.
Tariffs is impending now. It's a really bad time to add an additional stress to restaurants.
With many businesses also dealing with significant property tax increases, board members said now was not the time to impose such regulations.
I hate to say that I am not into the water bottle ban because I really think it's appropriate. But the reality is that our businesses are struggling, and I don't want to make it any worse.
Raymond noted cans can cost 5 times more than plastic bottles. Representatives from Volante Farm, Sweet Tomatoes Pizza, and Coca-Cola all spoke against the restriction.
It should be up to the consumer as to what they are putting in their body. There's McDonald's right next to us. If somebody chooses to go there every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's their choice. If somebody comes into my pizza restaurant and wants a bottle of water, I should be able to have the choice to be able to sell them that bottle of water.
The board voted against sponsoring the proposal. In an email, Green Needham's Kathy Ray said they will not push for the idea at the town meeting in May. However, the proposal to eliminate black plastic dishware, containers, and utensils drew mixed reactions. Reyes explained black plastic can be more harmful to human bodies because of its material source.
The black plastic containers and utensils are generally made from recycled electronics, which contain many different chemicals, flame retardants, heavy metals, things like that. And so when hot food, especially, is placed in these containers, it's much easier for those chemicals to sort of migrate into the food, and then we consume that food.
And it's not recyclable.
If black plastic gets into the recycling and it goes through the recycling facilities, the lasers actually don't recognize the black plastic, and so it's just automatically put into the trash because of its color.
She pointed out plenty of alternatives are available, making it easy for businesses to transition away from black plastic.
Whether it be white plastic, clear plastic, aluminum, metal, paperboard, or compostable, certified compostable items.
Greg Raymond asked the board to consider exempting containers that are 4 ounces or smaller.
These containers, when they're this small, whether it's white or black, neither one is recyclable. Neither one fits into the recycling machine. Since neither one is recyclable, let's make them both available. There's a supply chain issue and cost for restaurants here.
Some board members said they needed more information about the potential cost burdens before making a decision.
Particularly if there are relatively cost equivalent options. It seems to me like maybe an education campaign might be a worthy first step. Than imposing another set of regulations and potentially burden on people, just to make sure that they understand the what and the why they might do that.
If the relative cost difference of a black plastic container versus anything else is not too great, and I think we have to acknowledge that restaurant margins are really, really slim, so not too great can't in the aggregate has to be really not that much. Then I would support that.
Finally, the Skip the Stuff law, which would stop restaurants from providing single-use items with takeout or delivery orders unless requested, received strong support from the board. They believe it would not negatively impact businesses. The Select Board voted to move both the black plastic ban and the Skip the Stuff proposal to the public hearing phase, scheduled for March 11th. Kathy Reyes told us Green Needham will decide whether to pursue a citizen's petition after the hearing if the board chooses not to proceed with the black plastic proposal. For Needham Channel News, I'm Yu Xiaoyuan.